Dear students, welcome back to a Digital Learning, an initiative by a Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. Dear students, in the previous session, we learned about the scope and functions of management. In this session, we're going to learn about whether the management as art or a science or a both. Objective of the session to help students compare the management as a profession or a science. At the end of the session, the students shall have concept clarity and understanding with regard to whether the management as a profession, as art or a science or both. Management is treated as art, a science and profession because it has some characteristics of an art, a science and a profession. Art is a personal skill. It is created by nature. It does not possess by all. Art is a bringing about a desired results with the help of skills. Management is one of the most creative parts. It requires a lot of knowledge. And also, a management as a profession is a modern concept different from a traditional one. A profession is an occupation carried by professionals like doctors, a lawyer, architect, a chartered accountant, a cost accountant, etc. But the management is science. The science is a systematic body of knowledge based on a certain principles and which are universally approved. Let us see now whether the management is an art or a science or a both. Let us see first the management as a science. The management as a science because it is a systemized body of knowledge. Then principles based on experimentation. The universal validity, a cause and effect relationship. It means a systemized body of knowledge. The science is a systemized body of long knowledge. Its principles are based on a cause and effect relationship. For example, the phenomenon of an apple falling from a tree towards the ground is explained by the law of gravity power. So it means the management collects the information either by observation or experiment and practice. Like for example, the marketing people collect the information about expected sales on the basis of observation, on the basis of experiment, on the basis of practice. The data is collected. The principles based on experimentation. The student, the scientific principles have been developed through observation and experimentation under a controlled conditions. So management principles are also developed through experiments and practical experiences of many managerial personnel. Dear student, a science is a systematic body of knowledge based on a certain principles and which are universally approved. F. W. Taylor was the first person who considered a management as a science. Third point, universal validity. The scientific principles have a universal validity and application, the worldwide applicability. All successful organizations must follow established principles of management, such as a division of work, unity of command, authority and responsibility, discipline, etc. Cause and effect relationship. The principles of science lay down a cause and effect relationship between the various variables. Management also establishes cause and effect relationship in dealing with various situations in the organization. It means in management, the output may change even when the input remains the same because it deals with human beings. Subordinates working under one manager may give a different result though resources are same. The process of management is universally followed like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, and reporting. And every manager, while performing his job, must use his knowledge to get better results. Management is an art. Art is a personal skill. It is created by nature. It is not possessed by all. The management is an art because it is a creative. It involves use of skill. It involves use of technical know-how. It is directed towards getting results, and it is personalized. Next, whether the management as both science and art. The management as the future of both art and science. The practice of management is an art. When the practice of manager is based on the principles, it is a science. The management as an art and a science are therefore not mutually exclusive but complement to each other. Science teaches to know, but art teaches to do it. Therefore, the management is both science and art. The conclusion. Finally, we can conclude that the management is both a science and art. References. Thank you, dear students, for watching the video.